we have to speak for or against.
Yes, I guess, right, Sumit? Your mic.
We are going to allot you either you are speaking for the topic or against the topic. Please wait. Arham, rename yourself as for one. Shreyans?
Actually, I prepared against because in that it was choice, no, so I had prepared against.
It was our choice.
But I have said you in yesterday's training session that we have removed that and now you have to prepare according to the new list.
No, but
It's not in the new format. It is
to
not
casual.
given.
1 and 4 we had asked in that, and for round 2 and 3 we were going to allot us. No,
Check the new document that I have sent you in the group. I think you have not checked that, and if you are not present in the training session, I have sent a video link also. You did not watch that?
in yesterday's class, but I think it was told that only, so I have prepared against.
So if I give you according to yours, then it will not be fair for everyone. So please rename yourself as for one.
Have to speak for one.
Okay, 1 minute. Who have prepared for the topic? Can you please say?
Pardon?
Arham, you have prepared for the topic or against?
Against the topic.
Okay. Shreyans, have you prepared for the topic or against the topic?
I have prepared for both.
Okay. Srishti?
Sir, for against.
Okay. Kesika, have you prepared for against or for?
So I have prepared for against.
Against. So what to do now? So three of you have prepared for against the topic and one have prepared for both the sides. So we can't change. Please rename yourself according to us. Arham, rename yourself as for one. Arham, am I audible to you?
Yes.
Please rename yourself as for one. We are running out of time.
Yes, I'm doing it.
Shreyans Bhagat, rename yourself as for one.
Pardon?
Shreyans, you rename yourself as for two. Srishti Kavra, rename yourself as against one. And Kesika Shrestha, rename yourself as against two. Do it fast. Okay, now we can start.
Excuse me, can you give me some time to prepare? I'll prepare and I'll tell after some time.
Okay, we can start from against. Okay. For you are getting 5 minutes to prepare it. Shreyans Bhagat, please start with your topic. Shreyans, am I audible? Shreyans, am I audible to you? Shreyans? So he's not here, I think.
Excuse me, I just checked the message which you had sent with the name that category 1 RE, and in that it is mentioned clearly that round 4, it's your choice, either you speak for the topic or against the topic. I think this is the new one, category 1 RE.
No, it is not, I think.
I have
There
that
is no
one
any
saved.
like that.
Meet, I think you are muted.
If you are correct, then you can continue with your topic sides, and if not, then you have to do what I have said.
Okay, then can I do against one because I have prepared it?
Sorry, but here it is clear and not mentioned that you are allowed to choose whatever you want, either for the topic or against the topic. It is not mentioned here. Please check it once again.
So it is not mentioned.
I'll do it for 4. Just a minute.
Okay, Shreyans, Bhagat, you can continue with your speech for 2.
So am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
People in People invented technology, but now it seems like technology is all over us. Namaskar everyone, it's me Shreyans Bhagat going to speak for the topic on the topic of are we controlling the technology, or is technology controlling us? Years and years ago, the internet was an escape, the technology was an escape. But now I think the world is under the internet and the technology. While technology can be very beneficial, it can control our lives too. You may not know, but I think the internet is controlling our lives. The technology is controlling our lives. The internet and the technology is far betterly known as the human consumptions. But because I think the internet and technology are one of the most major things available in the current world. The technology is very important and is all prescribed by the human beings all over the world. The technology provided in the world is used for small things to the bottom things, to the biggest things to the largest things. Anywhere you see, there is a technology. Technology is controlling our lives. We wake up, we use the technology to be wake up. We see the alarm, oh, it's our time, then we wake up. Anything we do, now I am interacting with all these people through the technology. Because I think that technology is totally controlling our lives. Where an average human being, where an average doctor does 10 surgeries, a human AI, artificial intelligence can totally do million of surgeries in that time. In what time the human mind can calculate 4 calculation, in that time the computer can calculate more than 10 million calculation. Wow, this is the mystery that people don't think. I think the field of artificial technology and technology focuses on designing machine that can mimic human behavior. Human behavior can now also be copied by in the 5th generations of computer, we have noticed that it has the quality of self-recognizing. It has the quality of self-making decision. Though we are allowed to give the instruction to the computers and other technologies, but still technology are being used day by day more in all the parts of the human life. Learning process, as we all are learning the online class now through the technology. At first, teacher used to teach us directly, but now due to the technology, we are interacting through online way, through the computers, through the laptop, through the phone. Dominance. Yes, I think artificial intelligence can beat human intelligence in some specific areas. So chess, supercomputers have beaten human players due to being able to score all the moves easily. I think the computers and the technologies are 10 steps ahead. But yeah, we should always we should always be impressed that humans are the one who created these technologies. Technologies are completely controlling in our life. Now, what I would like to say is, just see, everything we are interacting and other 7 billion people are interacting throughout the world is technology. Speed of instruction, less blade. They do not involve in any opinions. They can do their work themselves. They have the self-reliant quality. They do not get bored doing anything. They do not expect any reaction from us. They do not expect any kind of things from us. Just the need is to work. The presence of their output, the presence of the mind is the best thing that the technologies have and is used in our day-to-day life, and I think it is controlling our lives. Now moving ahead, what main things I have noticed in my life and in some of the others' life of my family members is, we cannot live without technologies. Like for an average human being, for a student, for a teenager, you will give without 1 hour without a technology, it will be difficult for him to survive. One day without surviving without technology is just like punishment for them. Wow, it is the mystery that at the conclusion I would like to say, human intelligence revolves around adapting to the environment using a combination of several recognitive processes. The field of artificial intelligence focuses on designing machine and can completely do different kind of works as compared to the human beings. Some believe that a strong artificial intelligence is never possible due to the various difference in human mind and the artificial mind. What I think is, human mind is capable to rule upon the artificial intelligence, but in the current time, I think that the artificial intelligence is completely ruling over us and is above the human intelligence. Now, at last, I would like to say, whichever intelligence leads, the intelligence should be used, the technology should be used for a good purpose, for the development of the mankind and the nation. Now, I'd like to end my thoughts on the topic here. Have a great day. Namaskar.
Srishti Kabra against 1. Please continue.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, you are audible. Please continue.
Hello everyone, it is me Srishti Kabra and I'm going to speak in the against of motion. Technology controls us in many forms. Technology has taken over our lives and made us lazy. Every day we get up and start using our phones and keep it using all day. We believe everything that we see in it. The scams in it are also a big problem that can affect our personal information. The technology is harming us in many ways. They have blue screen, as all of us know it. They make us totally dependent on them and we fall for it. These days, technology is also harming the environment. For our needs, the technology keeps updating and we build more machines that cause more pollution. The technology can become smart day by day and start ruling at us. When the first smart robot was made, people asked it, the scientists asked that, will you kill humans or will you harm us? You know what? He replied, no, I will keep you all in the zoos, human zoos. The technology can be so smart and powerful that it can destroy the world. If the technology gets hacked, it can be misused. So that's all from my side, and thank you.
Kesika Shrestha against 2. Please continue. Kesika, am I audible to you?
Sir, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay, sir. So can I start?
Yes, you can.
Technology is a useful servant but a dangerous master. Namaskar, respected judges and all my dear friends present here. I am Kesika Shrestha back to speak on the topic. Do we control technology or is technology controlling us for against the motion? So let's begin. Years and years ago, the internet was an escape for the world. Now the world is our escape from the internet and the emergence of technology. While technology can be very beneficial, it can control our lives without us even knowing it. Yes, it is having the ability to access anything and anyone at any time. But can we go 5 minutes out without our phones? In some respects, technology is incredibly helpful and has made many aspects of people's life easier and more convenient. In other ways, and depending on what and how, technology's advances can be seen as a handful depending on your perception and point of view. Like anything, if we allow it to control us, it will. I do think technology and its convenience has made us all very dependent on it for better or worse. Technology is eliminating face-to-face communication and more. Business Institute states that the average person used the cell phone 2,617 times a day, so it's no wonder interpersonal communication has become a rarity. As you walk from class to class across campus, students' eyes don't leave their phone. Then once you get to class, more students are glued to their phone like a glue stick, sending that last-minute text before the professor arrives or posting on the Snapchat story phrases like, "I am bored of this class, I hate this class," etc. Students now are busy in mobile phone, around the dinner table, in the classroom, and in nearly every phase of everyday lives. Parents and teachers across the nation are all too familiar with the sight of smartphones and tablets clasped in the hands of children. The blue glow of the screen reflected in eyes reverted to a world of distraction. The technology we thought we were using to make life more efficient started losing us some time ago. It is now attempting to reshape our social behavior into patterns reminiscent of the total surveillance culture of the medieval village, East Germany under the ascendancy of the white in every country. In an increasingly online everyday life, our use of social media has become a medium for normalizing the accessibility of intuition and behavior correction. We are dependent upon social media, internet, and mobile phone, which allows ourselves to build vast networks of information on each other. As individuals, we have a spectrum of complicity with the demons of our privacy. We know about the limits to our business, but no one cares about that. All are dependent upon internet, and my internet is controlling us. We are all dependent on internet and mobile phones. We are the glue and like in this much. I like to, in my opinions here, Mr. Save the Nepal, and thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kesika. Arham, now you can continue for the topic. Okay.
The topic of the debate is, do we control technology or technology is controlling us? And I'm going to speak for the topic. In today's society, anything is possible with the click of a button or the flick of a switch. These concepts are the result of a little something called technology. Technology is the use of electronically enhanced gadgets to simplify life. Humanity and technology have a relationship of depending on one another, but technology is the dominant partner in the bond. Throughout the years, technology has been controlling the means of communication, the intelligence of humans, and the health of the society. We control technology. We control computers. Because think about it. Computers can't do a thing if we don't tell them to do so. The only thing computers can do is listen to us. So however controlled we feel, it is us that brought this upon ourselves, and we cannot get out of it. It is simple. We control computers. The only thing they can do is obey. AI is an algorithm which we made. There is not a thing that computers can do on their own, and we made them. Stop thinking computers are on our part, but with us. They are still very new, and we made them to help us. And so they will help us and nothing more. It is simply how we need it, which has made us think it is bad. We now rely on it, which is why we suddenly feel it is a threat. Is there a time when you haven't relied on it, it has done something for you? Computers are here to help us, and we can live fine without them as our ancestors did. Those people who feel like they need them to survive, you don't need them actually. You simply feel like you need them because they came into your life and you used them before they were something you felt not needed. Simply think about this, and you will see that technology bows down to us and we put ourselves in these threatening situations. If you are threatened by technology, then you should simply not use it and you won't feel threatened. Tech will always be a tool to help us. We have in control. I say that because technology can't control us by anything. Also, technology is for students to study on also, and you can't just depend on paper. You have to depend on technology so you can do research paper and check on your grades to see how you did on class. I would conclude by saying a quote by George Couros. Technology is not just a tool. Technology is not just a tool. It can give learners a voice that they may not have had before. Thank you.
Okay, here we have ended our final rounds, and the results will be announced after both the category are over. We have done with both the category, then the results will be announced in the group. So please, this is a request to everyone, do not text or call for the results. It will be announced after both the categories are over. The final rounds result will be announced after both the categories are over. So thank you so much. You can end now.